Hello, 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 hi, 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 hello, hello, hi. Welcome to What in the Raid, where we discuss all things Raid Shadow Legends. Feel free to call me C. I thought the next best choice, moving on in this little series discussing like the stats, would be attack. As you can see, it is nicely nestled there between HP and defense. Thing is I didn't go in this specific order simply because everyone can benefit from a bit of HP, everyone can benefit from a bit of defense. Not everyone uses attack. It is basically the thing that makes you hit harder if your abilities scale on that stat. So, yeah, let's look at Alice. I mean, she's got like really decent hits sometimes. There is that little bit of RNG that comes in with her. Hey, buddy. So she's not 100% perfect every time, but yes, she does hit hard. And obviously, if you look at her abilities, you can see her damage is based on attack. So for her, attack is absolutely vital. Her skills and abilities scale based on that. And as with all things, it works in conjunction with other stats. So when you've got an attack champ who really is thirsty for an awful lot of this, you will find it working in conjunction with the likes of critical rate, critical damage, speed, and sometimes AC, depending on the hero. Let's have a look at the abbreviation though. Attack. This determines how much damage a champion's attack-based skills will deal. Unless otherwise stated, all skills scale off attack. This unless otherwise stated, that's quite key. So let's have a quick look at where that won't be relevant. So HP heroes, Padraig is a very, very good example. Damage based on HP. Damage based on HP. No, this is not a carbon copy template for all HP heroes. There are heroes that will have like HP attack split for their damage scaling. Some will be a HP champ who damages based on attack. You have to read the skills, you have to adjust your kit accordingly. Again, let's have a quick look. There are defensive champs. Similar thing, we've actually gone into this just a little bit, but damage based on defense. So these heroes, if attack isn't actually on these skills, you can go ahead and ignore that. The only place where you would find attack is probably, in an ideal world with perfect gear, this little stat right here. You cannot get away from a flat attack stat on as basic on your weapon. So we're back here on attack champions, back on Alice. As with HP and defense, something that every hero wants. If you've got an attack champion that scales off attack, what you want is percentage attack. Some items will even have that, set in as the base stat. That is very, very good, as long as you make sure you get your hero to 100% crit rate and as high as possible for crit damage as your gear will allow. You can find whatever you want in terms of the base stats. And again, speed is handy. You obviously want your support heroes to pop off before your damage, but speed is not a bad thing on an attack champion. Make sure they have enough of it to be relevant in each encounter. Other areas where you can increase your hero's attack would obviously be, as before, the Great Hall. You've got attack here for each affinity. As you get your arena shields, pop them in there just to boost that ability. Again, area bonuses, you have got this attack here. That is situational as before. Another area is, of course, in your gear when you go to upgrade and enchant. You have got all of these glyphs here. Attack percentage is one of those that we can apply. We're not doing that right now, but it is a great place to add more percentage, to add more attack, to add more damage to your attack heroes. There are other areas where you can unlock. I will address them in separate videos, but for instance, upgrading your skills, you can improve HP, defense, attack, all of those things. It all depends on your hero's kit. Another thing I haven't actually gone into before is the Guardian Ring with Faction Guardians. That is a video for another day. It is very much dependent on your rarity. So it will only improve these stats for the rarity where you've got heroes to commit them to this cause, so we will go into detail on that at a later date. But there's so many areas where you can increase. Just for basic vital improvements other than leveling, you will be looking at gear to improve that stat. Now, as a little update, I have cleared Arbiter. She is currently being leveled, so yay for me. I am now on the Ramantu mission trail. I've actually got a few already done, which is always nice, but there's 3 tiers to it, so that's going to take a long time. But I will let you know as soon as I've got him and we can discuss his build.
A few moments later.
As you can see, I just picked up another sacred shard. I have never had this many shards in my collection at one time. Like, there's a part of the back of my brain that is itching very, very badly right now just to burn through all of these. But I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. I'm going to stockpile just a little bit more. I want to get my silver up to a very healthy point. As you can tell, I've been selling some gear. So again, let's work through the stats, get those videos out the way and on the channel, and then we will start planning for what this is going to be. I don't think I can stress this enough. As you go through the ranks and get new heroes, make sure to have a look at their skills, their abilities, see what it is that they actually need, and gear them properly, because every hero is capable of being pretty decent as long as they've got the right gear at the right levels. Now, if you've got any questions, let me know. Happy raiding, be safe out there. Bye 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 bye.